Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to episode 4 of the FIFA 20 My Player career with Sampdoria. As you know, we've had a fairly decent start to the series so far, so thanks everybody who has jumped in and hit that like button, subscribed if you already knew, of course, since the FIFA 20 content has hit the channel, and everybody has commented so far as well on these videos. I really do appreciate it, so long may that continue. Hopefully we can push towards 20,000 subscribers this year. That is the dream, at least. It's probably quite a long way away, but we're still going to keep going for it at least. But let's jump into the action then. As you can see, we are at home in this first game with Sampdoria, playing as a striker, young English striker, of course. We've got a couple of goals under our belt already here in the Italian league, but of course we want more, and that's a nice little through ball here from Kai, and it's buried into the back of the net. 12.5 minutes gone then in the first game of today's episode, and we are already in front. Larry? I don't know how you pronounce these players' names, so I do apologise for any Sampdoria fans. I'm pretty useless on these pronunciations. The only one I really know is Kai, obviously, because that is the player we're going to be using. As I said, he is a young English striker. He's not the tallest, so he's going to hopefully have more pace and use his body well, his movement, to get in on the goals. He has been dropping kind of deep recently as well, hopefully to get him into the action more so. And here he is trying to run forward. He does have a lot of pace on him, as you can tell by the way he moves forward. And here he is playing that ball in the middle, and here's another chance for Sampdoria, and couldn't get it on target there, unfortunately. Just over half an hour gone. Sampdoria still leading by a goal to nil. Obviously the aim this year is to at least get European football, but of course if we can go one better and actually win the league, that would be absolutely fantastic. But of course, on a personal level, we're just trying to get Kai's stats and attributes as high as possible as well in our first season. You never really know if any transfer offers may come for Kai. I don't really want to be leaving Sampdoria straight away, even if we do get into Europe this season. I want to try and go all the way and try and win a European trophy here with Sampdoria. That would be pretty fantastic, and I don't think Sampdoria have won the Serie A league since, oh god, maybe 1990 or something like that. 91. I'm not too clued up on Sampdoria history, but I'm sure it's something like that. So it would be nice to get them a league title and then get ourselves back into some European football. But there is the end of the first game of today's episode. We did get the victory. We've got the 3 points. Kai got an assist in that game as well. We have 2 more games to cover in today's episode, so don't go just yet. Game 2, and let's see who is this next game against. Or before that, we can see the upcoming targets all met there by Kai. 4 ticks out of 4, 69 overall rated, so very close then to hitting 70 overall rated, and we're not even in December yet. But let's jump into the next game. We're at home taking on Udinese. This one is going to be a tough one. Udinese got a decent side, but let's see if we can continue on with the winning form. We won that last match, of course, but we want to get Kai in on the goals, and hopefully we can do that in this match here. So it is Sampdoria then who get game 2 started of today's episode, and here is Kai. As I said, he's been dropping a little bit deeper as of late. Hopefully it's not going to hinder him too much getting into those attacking positions. We're just feeling the passing from the midfield is letting us down a little bit in the final third, which is why we feel forced somewhat to drop back into more of a cam position, maybe central midfield there for Kai, even though he is the main striker, of course. But hopefully as time goes on we won't be having to do that as much, and we can have the trust in our players to get the ball forward and into the path of Kai. And just hovering around the edge of the area yet again there, Kai. Oh, look at that beautiful little touch there from the Sampdoria player. And now we are on the attack. Kai's in space, is found, lays it off to his teammate, gets it back, shot comes in and over the crossbar. Good build-up play though there from Sampdoria. Kai's obviously going to improve in his long-range efforts, and that was very close. Maybe he should have tried to finesse it into that top corner instead. Not entirely sure how his finesse finishing is, if I'm totally honest, but of course it's not as good as it will be in a few seasons' time. We're into the second half, and we're still waiting for the first goal in today's game. Kai got done there, didn't he? Now the space is open up here for Udinese. That one's nicely laid through. Goalkeeper, he's not going to stand a chance there. Poor defending from Sampdoria, but as much as it was poor defending, it was superb passing play there from the away side. And it is Udinese then who go in front 1-0. There it is. That Kai at the start of that play, he totally got turned there. Nice little through ball, and maybe the goalkeeper should have done better there, to be honest. It went straight towards him, but there is the 4th goal of the season for their striker. I think he's a striker anyway. And time's running out then. Or Sampdoria going to get themselves an equaliser. Kai with the shot there. He's actually got +2 on reactions. I think that was for dribbling past players. There is going to be a change here as well for the home side. I think it's going to be a little bit too late now though. Kai's on the 6.9 rating, and that one flies in and straight cleared there by Udinese. Maybe one last effort here for the home team. Sampdoria in possession, played over the top, and that was a terrible ball. Not sure who was thinking of trying to find there. And I think, is that time up? Not just yet. It's going to be a free kick, so maybe one last effort, but he needs to get this one deep into the area, which it looks like it's going to go in and nodded on, but wide of the Udinese goal. And it is Udinese then who take the 3 points. Sampdoria, they are defeated, but even with that defeat, it's only our 2nd defeat of the season after 13 games. We are into the top 10, of course. With that win, we could have seen ourselves into the European places, but unfortunately currently 10th place. It is still early doors of the season. We're at the end of November, November the 30th, Saturday 2019. And let's see then, 3rd and final game then of today's episode. Still no goals for Kai in today's video, so let's see if we can change that today. You can see that ball control +1 for completing 10 matches as somewhat glitched in that top corner. Something else which used to happen on FIFA 19, which EA still haven't fixed. It is really annoying, to be honest. The changes which they promised in career mode just seem to be happening, and it is really poor from EA. But what can we do? They don't seem to be listening to anybody, and they just want to be wasting time on modes such as Volta for something that nobody really asked for, and it's going to be dead in a few months' time anyway. But anyway, let's concentrate on my player, and we're trying to get Kai in on the goals. Come on, lad. Here he is then. Lays that one inside. He's going to carry on his run. Nice little touch there from his teammate. Oh, look at this beautiful play. He can't get the shot off. Oh, can he? Yes, he can. He's there. Persistent play there from the young Englishman. And he scores the 1st goal of today's match. And is that going to be enough to give us the 3 points? Good passing play, but look at that. The defender tried to clear it, but Kai was on him all the time. And he places it past the goalkeeper to score his 3rd league goal of the season. So, 10 minutes to play in the first half. And we are still in front by that single goal from Kai, and he's stolen the ball again off the defence. His pace is going to take him past his last defender. No, but his skill is, and it opens up, and there he is, a goalkeeper making a cracking save with a boot. And maybe the chance is still on here. Here is Kai, he hits it, and it's gone over the goalkeeper into the back of the net. And there is his 5th goal of his career. And he's actually unlocked, I think that was new celebrations there. But look at this, beautiful first touch as well. Great goal there for Kai. And that's 2 goals in today's game. We've got 5 minutes to play in the first half. Could this be his first hat-trick of his career? We've got just over 10 minutes to play. And we've had a bit of a tough second half. We are still leading though by 2-0. That header straight into the hands of the Sampdoria goalkeeper. And maybe this is it. Come on, we need to attack fast. Here is Kai playing on the right wing for some reason right now. And lays it off to his team. He's going to carry on his run. And look at the space in front of him. Don't lay it off, Kai. You're going for your hat-trick. And it's a low driven across the keeper into the back of the net. And that is his first hat-trick of his career. His first hat-trick in Italian football as well, of course. And what a goal that one was. Look at the pace on him. He's running like Ronaldo right now. Like a midget Ronaldo, isn't he? With their arms flailing as he runs with that pace. But there it is, 3rd goal of today's game, 5th in the league this season. And I think with time running out, that is going to be game up then. 3 points in the bag. It's a nice victory, a nice performance, especially after losing against Udinese, isn't it? So let me know below, guys, what you think of the series so far. Leave a like if you did like today's episode. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and also let me know if you've started a my player career on FIFA 20. Let me know who you started with, guys, and what positions you're playing with as well. But there we go. That is going to be about it then for today's episode. Kai's going to leave the game with the match ball. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.